Buongiorno a tutti. Here we are again in my little kitchen in Lecce in the south of Italy. My name is Francesco and today I'm going to show you how to make another very simple recipe that can be served as a side dish or a light lunch. I'm making caramelized fennel with cherry tomatoes and black olives. I'm going to get lots of great umami flavor in there by using some onion, some anchovies, chili flakes, oregano and a good pinch of sugar. So these are very traditional Sicilian flavors and it's a great light summer dish, great on its own or as a side dish to fish, chicken or grilled meat. I hope you enjoy the recipe. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below and do subscribe to the channel. Come back and follow me for more. Let's cook. For today's recipe you are going to need fennel, cherry tomatoes, onion, black olives, oregano, sugar, anchovy in oil and chili flakes. The first thing we need to do is to remove the greens from the fennel, but don't throw them away. They're great herbs and can be used in any number of other dishes. As for the fennel itself, cut it in half and then cut each half into quarters, nice thick wedges like this. The cherry tomatoes just need to be plucked from the stems, we're not going to cut those at all. And the only other thing we need to prepare is half of a medium-sized onion, which we're going to finely chop. Let's start frying that anchovy with plenty of its own oil in the frying pan until it begins to dissolve all by itself. When it does, break it into small pieces and then add the finely chopped onion. This needs to be sautéed for 2 or 3 minutes until it starts to become translucent. After 2 or 3 minutes, we can add the fennel slices. Lay them nice and flat and then add about a cupful of water, put on the lid and let them steam for 3 or 4 minutes. After 3 or 4 minutes, take off the lid and flip the fennel over so that it cooks from the other side. Add more water if necessary, replace the lid and let them steam and cook for another 3 or 4 minutes. At this point we can begin adding our aromatics. At first we need a good sprinkle of salt, then we can add the chili flakes, the black olives and a good sprinkle of oregano. Once everything has been well seasoned, replace the lid and cook again for another 3 or 4 minutes until all those flavours cook into the fennel. Then remove the lid and of course flip them over. Give everything a little stir through so that all the flavours mix well into all of the ingredients and then add a little more water, replace the lid and steam again for another couple of minutes. By now the fennel should be nearly cooked through, so it's time to add the cherry tomatoes. We're going to need to season these two as they've only just been added, so give them a sprinkle of salt. Whilst I was at it, I added the remaining oregano and chili flakes too. Then on went the lid and I let them have a couple of minutes just to let them start cooking. From this point on, we're finished with the steaming. Now what we're going to do is add a little good extra virgin olive oil and begin frying the fennel, tomatoes and olives. This is also the moment that we add the sugar, because we want to caramelize everything nicely and get them nice and golden brown, sweet and delicious. We're going to turn the heat down a little because we don't want the sugar to burn, but we're going to give them a quick toss and add sugar to the other side, and then keep an eye on them and keep flipping them over until they're nicely caramelized. A little bit of sugar goes a long way. This was about a teaspoon in all to coat the fennel, olives and tomatoes on both sides and to get them nicely caramelized. See how they're becoming nice and golden now? And so delicious. Be careful not to let the sugar burn, and be careful not to burn yourself, as it does get very hot, but keep stirring until everything's nice and golden, and when the cherry tomatoes are about to burst and pop, that's when you know that you're ready to serve. This is a dish that tastes fabulous served piping hot, but it also tastes great cold. This makes this a perfect side dish that you can prepare in advance. It's great for parties, or even if you're out in the garden grilling in the summer. This is a great dish to serve on the side of your grilled meat. Add the olives, and as a final finishing touch, a sprinkle of those lovely fennel leaves. They give some great colour and some nice fresh flavour. This is my favourite kind of food. Simple, humble, healthy ingredients that are absolutely delicious. Buon appetito!